what are your top tips for sales directors recruiting the ideal team? I mean, because I think knowing exactly who you're looking for and knowing the market that they're selling to and what that needs requires different, perhaps, interview techniques and styles and observations. How would you, if there was a fairly new sales director watching this and has probably become a sales director because they've been amazing at doing sales, so they've got promoted, and now they've suddenly got to start understanding different personality types, what advice would you give to that person?
Well, the first thing I'd say about somebody being promoted from being a super salesperson to sales director is, if I had a pound or a dollar for every time I've seen that and seen that not be successful, I'd be fairly rich. The dynamics required to be a successful salesperson in your own right, as part of a team or otherwise, are very different to the dynamics required to be a sales director, where you go from driving the car to actually, managing a fleet of vehicles, none of which you're driving. So there's often a challenge there. So the first advice I'd give a sales director who's looking to recruit, whether for the first time or because it's, again, if you ask any sales director, have you ever got recruitment wrong? And they say no, I'd be very skeptical about that. Most sales directors, however experienced or otherwise, have got recruitment wrong. However, don't recruit in your image. We're naturally drawn to people like us because we like people like us. That's how it works. That's the human gene pool, I guess. But so you're actually drawn to people who've got your characteristics, and therefore, if your characteristics are technical, you might want somebody who's technical because you like their technical capability. You might want somebody who's a creative or who's a driver or whatever. The chances of recruiting somebody in your image and that person being exactly what you want are fairly small. So the next tip I would give somebody is, second tip for recruitment is, make sure you know what the team needs and recruit for those needs, not for what you like. So analysis of your team, whether you do psychometric profiling, there's loads of psychometric evaluation tools out there. Some are better than others. Some are quite dangerous in the hands of inexperienced users. But one or two of them are fairly simple to get your head round, looking at what you need, what you want, and where people's strengths are. There is one, I'm not doing a plug for anybody, a strength scope is one I've used for sales teams. So rather than concentrate on weaknesses, that concentrates on strengths and how to continue to get the best out of those strengths. It's a very different way of looking at it. But if you need an account manager, but the sales director happens to be a personal hunter, you're going to have to make some allowances for the fact that that person they're recruiting is not like them, and that's okay.